Wasn't I just at work? How'd I end up at sea? Kidnapped? A broke student? After my debt?
I swear I just saw a massive shadow swim right under the boat.
Guess I'm not the only poor soul dragged to this godforsaken place.
Welcome to the ocean survival game. You are now player. All 5 billion players have now entered the game. The Grand Line is now officially open. Please memorize the following maritime code. Rusty fishing rod tier, trash. A starter item for all newbies. Used for fishing. Rusty casting hook tier, trash. Another basic starter item for all players. Collects floating ocean debris. Wrecked raft. Durability, 1. Could break anytime. No wind. Drifting, I guess. Geez. Storage capacity, 0 slots. Condition, 100%. Upgrade requires 20 wood, 10 cloth, 10 seaweed. 1 iron ore, 1 dull pearl.
I need to gather resources and upgrade this raft first.
Acquired, +1 wood, +1 seaweed.
Okay, 23 wood, 11 cloth, 10 seaweed. Just short on iron ore and a pearl.
Don't blame RNG, noobs. Feast on my god roll pull. Fish need bait. Tore bread from a box, hooked it, instant bite. Tear bread, hook it, instant bite. Maybe I'm fishing because I'm starving? Starving? Selling wheat bread. 200 wood each. First come, first served. Selling bread, 200 wood. Bro, you're savager than the pro guy.
The hunger I can handle. Not making a bad trade like this. Swiping on a gamble instead. Please don't be wood. Even if there's no weapon. Just give me some food, Arangasus.
Lucky octopus tentacle rod tier, unique. Pre-attached gummy octopus lure. Emits a bizarrely alluring scent. Insane suction power. Guaranteed hook on every cast. Massively boosts the chance of fishing up rare fish and special items. Warning, may also attract some unconventional creatures. A true angler never comes back empty-handed.
Whoa, talk about a perfect drop. Unique tier is way better than a basic dagger. Get off me. Who cares about creepy monsters when I'm literally starving to death?
You've caught a horse mackerel X1. Auto process. You've obtained horse mackerel fillets X3.
TSK, they took a 1/3 processing fee. I'll do it myself from now on.
Pro tip for you newbies out there. Last cast.
Not a starfish this time. And it's not alive. Decent gear. This tier is way higher than that shark tooth dagger. That noob was flexing in global chat.
Rare, unique, legendary. Now we're talking.
Whoa, another legendary drop. Who cares if it's cursed? I don't even know if I'll survive the next few days.
You've obtained unique class inheritance, Spectral Corsair. Channel void energy, requires skeletal integrity 80%.
Phantom Step, Rise of the Osseous, Raise the Dead. And there's a fresh skeleton right in front of me.
Skill activation failed. Insufficient void energy.
Void energy scales with intellect. Gotta pump that stat to 10 somehow. 3 pieces of unique gear, and it's server-wide unique. My luck stats gotta be insane. Blue tier, appetite suppression. Worst case, dying won't be boring.
You have consumed the mysterious fruit. Intellect +1.
Perfect timing for an intellect boost. Who the hell still plays the goody two-shoes in this day and age? Kindness isn't a weakness, but in this survival game, it's a one-way ticket to getting yourself killed.
Who's got that kind of lightning fast click? It's all gone.
14 loaves of bread, 2 crates of blueberries, butter, canned corn, salt, a dozen jugs of water. I'm set for a while. I've got one last starfish. I can trade it to you. I can always fish up more tomorrow. When I get another one, I'll spot you a pink one to make up for it. Honestly, this weapon is a steal for 2 starfish. Looks like I'm not the only one riding a hot streak. Last player standing, still not quitting. Last night wasn't a hallucination. This sea is deep. Ring preserves, raft rots food. Gotta fish early. Fingers crossed I can hook some pearl oysters. I can't slack off on the raft upgrades. There are other pirate classes out there, sure. But being a spectral corsair, gotta be a different beast altogether. Pirates are public enemy #1 right now. Can't expose my class. Time limit, capture the core, claim the island. See buckthorn berries. Gotta scope out if this island is secure first.
You have captured a plump, red-skinned coconut crab.
Damn, that is a fat crab. Never tried coconut crab before. Seafood heaven, here I come. The shell is red. This world is definitely not what I'm used to. So much iron ore. Jackpot. A treasure chest? That's SUS.
She opens that box. She's done. Easy win.
A chest just sitting here? It's gotta be someone's. Never mind. Yeah, probably best not to touch other players' stuff.
Hand it over. Now.
Sam Phi?
The notorious pirate from the global chat wanted list.
Drop all your gear, and maybe I'll let you live.
It's a stick-up.
Why you?
Hand over all your stuff, and I might make this quick.
This was a bad call on my part. My bad. I'll hand over everything I've got. Just let me walk. Only the pirate class can loot gear from a player's ship. Otherwise, you kill me and get absolutely nothing.
Crawl over there and pop that chest open.
Look, my hands are tied. How do you expect me to unlock it?
Use your teeth. He's got a bounty on his head. Let's end his suffering. First blood. Good thing I didn't let my guard down. A spectral corsair raiding, a pirate hunter cashing in. Best of both worlds. His raft's gotta be around here somewhere. Probably loaded with loot.
You opened the system loot box. You consumed a mysterious fruit. Strength +1.
Sam hoards all the good stuff, never uses it. Well, Merry Christmas to me.
You consumed a mystery fruit. Agility +1.
Fruits that boost stats are the most valuable. Gotta farm more loot boxes later.
Basic water purifier. Filters 2,000 milliliters every 24 hours. Yields potable fresh water. Mystery fruit consumed. Intellect +1.
Just enough for it. Rise of the Osseous.
Holy crap. Why was old Dichi sleeping in a rum barrel? My poor back. Feels like it snapped clean in two. What happened to my hands?
You're dead. I resurrected you.
Alright, old Dichi is dead. Hey, where's my pirate hat? And my revolver? Where's my eye patch and ring? All gone.
Well, your hat and revolver were damaged. I can give them back once they're repaired.
But that ring,
What about my ring?
there seems to be a curse on it. Ever since I put it on, I haven't been able to take it off. That ring totally clashes with my outfit. I even thought about chopping off my own index finger. But Master, you don't need to worry. With your dashing looks, any ring would look good on you.
You chop off a finger just because a ring doesn't match your outfit? You're a savage. You may call me Captain.
Aye, Captain. Captain, so where's our ship?
You're standing on it.
Haha. Quality over quantity, right? I'm worth 8 regular crewmen. Captain, Old Dickie's judgment is never wrong. I'm positive you'll rule these seas one day.
Less talking, more working.
Captain, what's this?
Iron pickaxe. He's a one-man army. If only we had a few more of these skeletons. Can a player's corpse be resurrected? The body's gone. Something dragged it away. Dichi,
Yes, Captain. What's up?
follow me. You go down first and scout ahead.
On it. Captain, it's all clear. Come on down.
Go scout ahead.
Captain, hella. I'm so ticklish. Stop that.
Catch. Cut the branch.
Ugh, these damn branches. I almost became the first skeleton in history to die laughing. What's that?
This island's loaded with iron ore. Let's just call it Iron Island. What's this mean? My island? It can be attacked and raided by other players later. If anyone tries to take what's mine, I'll make them pay dearly. Only usable on natives. Figures, otherwise it'd be totally broken. First hot meal since getting sucked into this game. Way more filling than raw fish.
Captain, I don't need to eat. Please enjoy it yourself. Captain, what's this red, oily stuff?
That's chili oil. Try it.
This is absolutely delicious.
This trip was a bit dicey, but man, the haul is insane.
Successfully claimed the iron ore island. Resources extracted.
Over 580 pieces of iron ore. I'm definitely the player with the most iron on the entire server.
You're just buying info. Win-win for you. Inconvenient to share. Heh, inconvenient or unwilling. Truth is, I'm a pirate. I'm a pirate with trackers. Hoarding beyond your means is dangerous. I suggest you play it smart. Otherwise, I'll find you all the same. Truth is, I'm a pirate. And I have tools that can track and locate. Hoarding beyond your strength is deadly. I suggest you play it smart. Otherwise, I'll find you all the same.
Fine. Depends if you can do it. He lacks trackers, but I've got the skill. If I knew the coordinates, I'd vote for hitting first.
Big shot. I want to trade a weapon for 20 iron ore. Flawless tier weapon. Guaranteed to satisfy.
Post it, let's see. You only need 1 iron ore to upgrade a raft. What do you need so much for?
I'm a blacksmith. I need iron to craft gear. Grinding proficiency. Iron ore's too rare. I've been camping the trading post and can't score any at all. I'll fix it for you, no labor fee. Class A equipment, but the quantities are just too small. That's more than enough. Depends on you. You promised to fish me a pink fluorescent starfish. Where is it? You're not gonna welch on that deal, are you?
Got it, he's selling due to past burns. Opportunity comes with risk. The cowardly die young. Got a weapon, fixing it for Dichi.
Contract signed. Items dispatched. Items returned.
Morning, Cap.
You pulled an all-nighter?
Since becoming skeleton, no fatigue. Don't feel the need to sleep, either.
Cursed thorns guard the island core. They drain life, great for traps. Either way, let's grow them out first. Dichi.
All the rust has been polished off. Give it a try.
Gambler's coin effect triggered.
Today's luck stat has been doubled. So this world has mermaids, huh?
Lucky fruit, taste aside, I'll eat. Stats have increased, but I'm confident no one beats me in gear. You obtained a flawless pearl.
This meal is richer than anything I ate before entering the game.
Thank goodness seafood is low calorie. Supercharged eel.
This right here is a true angler's dream life.
Participate in this public challenge?
Attack allowed, but luck's on my side.
Got enough aces up my sleeve. I'm in. A decent hand to play.
Hey there, gorgeous. Whoa, girl, that sail pattern, did you paint that yourself? That's kinda awesome. We're just diving in? No life jacket or anything? With a life jacket? How you gonna dive? I can't swim. If I knew we were going into the water, I wouldn't have joined. What's the penalty for staying on the boat? Nice idea. Who knows how deep this is? I'm staying put too. You cleaned up a piece of ocean junk. Cleanliness +1. You harvested a fluffy sea urchin. Cleanliness +2.
Follow me. We're gonna harvest sea urchins. The more, the better. If the net bag is full, just dump M on the deck.
Oh, sea urchins. I know that snack. USA Food used to die for them all the time. He digs some up for us to go with our drinks.
You harvested a fluffy sea urchin. Cleanliness +2. Your minion harvested a fluffy sea urchin. Cleanliness +2.
You collected a volatile urchin. Cleanliness +10. Volatile urchin, twin of fluffy sea urchin. Detonates the instant it leaves the reef surface. Explosive yield comparable to a small demolition charge.
Holy crap, that stings. A third of my HP bar, just gone.
A rusty jade box. At least my hair's long, unlike you.
Looks like the loot's already been divided. Still, nabbing 4 is decent.
Your minion has slain player Zhang Shirba. Notoriety points plus 10.
Captain, you okay?
Oh, now you're fine killing?
Gaptooth, killing pirates is a murder. It's pest control.
Wanna guard my base?
Gap, how are we actually finding this guy? Are we basically searching for a needle in an ocean? We don't even know if this Lingchu person is a guy or a girl. Find the one with a pistol. After that kill, he definitely checked the local channel. No way he left that gun on his boat. It's gotta be on him. Mine's a shotgun. Only 2 shells. So we've got exactly 1 margin for error. Shotgun spreads, still hits. It'll still leave them half dead. Here's the plan. You two pull aggro first. As long as I can get a shot off, that guy's dead.
This is a masterclass in overconfidence.
Both my tarot cards are showing a clean bill of health. But that gap-tooth guy? He's got major rotten luck coming. You have killed player Gaptooth. Notoriety points plus 10. That player had 20 justice points. Your notoriety points are increased by an extra 20 points. Aquan's notoriety points plus 10.
Should never have listened to that idiot. Almost got us wiped. That shot was meant to kill me. I'm pocketing that grudge.
Cat got your tongue? It's a skeleton. That skeleton, is that your summon? That is insanely cool.
Busy, can't chat.
Cuttlefish Ball has sent you a friend request.
Cuttlefish Ball, wait. That global chat troll? Salvage.
Sent to your wrecked raft storage capacity. You consumed the mysterious fruit from the reward. Physique +1.
Remember to water it daily and check the nets regularly.
Aye, Captain.
Danger.
Anyway, the Iron Island resources will respawn in 2 days. Better to list all this iron or at the trading post. But there's a purchase limit of 1 per player.
Are people seriously scalping during a crisis? Have you no shame?
MOU on, shut up. Selling iron ore now is a lifesaver. Lily Levesque, yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Ling Chu. Got my iron ore. I'll live. Sadig Yoke, I got one too. Thanks for saving my damn life, boss. Fish King, why the purchase limit? I only managed to get one.
How many did you want to hoard, you absolute scumbag?
How many I grab is my own damn business.
MOU1, and cussing you out is my business.
Well, it's a real pirate ship now. The waves are getting rough. Get inside the cabin. By the way, Dichi, how did you die the first time?
My most trusted first mate betrayed me. The bullet from his pistol shot me straight through the heart. We were celebrating a victory that day. USA Fu was roasting a whole lamb. He slipped sleeping pills into the rum. I was just drifting off when I saw him pull the trigger. After I died, he stuffed me in a rum barrel and tossed me into the sea. I have no idea if the rest of my crew is dead or alive, but I'm guessing they met the same brutal end as me.
Hey Captain, while I was swabbing the deck, I found a giant clam.
No shit, Sherlock. $30 of those points? That backstabber sore tooth. And it was all self-defense on my part anyway. The passive on this title is straight up bugged, it's insane. But man, the debuff is just as crazy.
Your title has been changed to Fat Cat.
Invincible and handsome. So who's this wasabi big spender guy?
Ask the top player. Where else would he get so many points? Real wasabi, truth. I saw Shark Bait gun down Tooth Bro. He had a female partner. I'm no combat class, but hell, I'm rich.
Why isn't top scorer Dog Day Dusk on the board? Someone take him out?
One derpy burp. Ha ha ha. Ground 3 deluxe. Ha ha ha. Funny? People starve, can't afford eggplant. One derpy burp. Sorry, just tickled me. Adding 2 plant seeds. Rare tier, super precious.
Too bad I didn't manage to gut that little punk. Those seeds would have been mine by now. I'm not in the business of taking a loss.
One derpy burb, leveled up. First tier 3 kill, got a loot box. What's mysterious fruit do? Edible? Invincible and handsome, DM me. Sell the fruit, useless to you.
Cuttlefish ball, don't sell. Eat it, permanent stat boost.
Invincible and handsome, you are so cute.
That guy's luck stat must be maxed out. Ah, speaking of double luck. I totally forgot to open my chests. Damn it. The double luck timer is over now.
See if you need this. Ah, forget selling it. It's yours.
Oh, right. You think you can use this or to forge me a dagger? Fine, add 20 iron ore in 3 days for bullets. Dichi, get these fish cleaned up.
Aye, Captain.
Selling basic water purifier. Buying seeds at a premium. Buying butterfly fish, sculpin, octopus. Repairing all gear types. Potion recipes for sale, DM me for details.
That kind of guy? A liability as a friend. But as a business partner? Actually pretty solid. What a ripoff. Dude's demanding 10, 20 bottles like it's nothing.
Does he even know how much of a grind potion making is? Or the sheer amount of math it eats up. Antidote and paralyzer, fine. I can handle that. But 20 bottles of void elixirs. And healing drafts? That's way too many rare ingredients. I don't have nearly enough on me. I've seen what double luck can do firsthand.
So this bad luck debuff's gotta be just as brutal. Scorpions are useful, good medicine back in reality. Whoever first equated good luck with stepping in dog crap. Totally never actually stepped in the stuff. We can't take yem. You want to eat? Then get to work.
This lion's an absolute glutton. Demands fresh meat every single meal. If not such a fighter, I'd have dumped this money pit. Wait, someone actually took the bounty?
And they're a dual-class beast tamer and pirate hunter? With this luck debuff weighing me down, I'm in no shape for PvP. What kind of jerk digs a pit this massive? A skull. Captain, you okay?
Whoa, what's with the skeleton army here? Creepy as hell. Hello? Look in a mirror. You're a skeleton too.
This prosthetic hook. It's Balboa's.
Help me dig him up.
Help me dig too.
This rusty cutlass, it's Gale's. And this gold tooth, definitely Yosef's. They really are dead.
Captain, how did you end up looking like this? Wait, no. How did I end up looking like this? My master, was it you who resurrected me and the captain? I vow to serve you to the bitter end.
Don't call me master. Call me the new captain.
Ah, Bobo. How did you all end up buried here?
It was Lucas. That night, after the victory party, we were all tied up tight with ropes. Lucas dumped us in a deep pit on this deserted island.
Buried alive. You weren't drunk. Lucas spiked the rum with sleeping pills.
Ha! My tolerance is legendary.
What skeletons? These are my Spectral Corsair promotion materials. Catch up later. Get to work first. Dig up all your friends.
Master, I mean, Captain. You truly are a kind, righteous, loyal, and honorable pirate. Hee hee, Captain, how did you know? My old nickname was literally Gold Tooth. Hee hee, my dear mother. She always used to say my head was perfectly round, too.
To reach tier 3, I need to resurrect 50 of them. This class shouldn't be called Spectral Corsair. It should be called Spectral Grave Robber.
This skeleton, it must be Hemlock. Of course it's me. Who else would it be, you two ungrateful brats? You don't even recognize my bones now? He was beheaded by Lucas. Lucas carried his head away. Oh yes. Damn that Lucas. His blade was terrifyingly fast. Didn't really feel much, though. Just a tiny bit of pain. You never listened to me as your first mate, and as ghosts. You couldn't even see me. So this is who I am. The one destined to be forgotten.
Hemlock.
You can see me?
Yeah, it's a class perk. As you can see, I'm the one who raised your crewmates. But you're missing a skull, so I can't bring you back right now.
No worries. Just seeing them moving again is more than enough for me. Thank you, kind soul.
I can still raise you in a different spectral form though. But if I resurrect you now, you won't have a bony body. Like your mates. There is another option. I can store your remains away for now. Once we track down Lucas and retrieve your head, I can raise you as a full skeleton. Which one's it gonna be?
Old friend, did Lucas try to interrogate you about that thing? What's more important than your life?
You think if I'd squealed to Lucas, he would have actually let me go? You're the real idiot. Damn either way, so I sure as hell wasn't gonna let that little punk win. I want the resurrection, right now. First mate? It really is you, first mate. Are you alive? Or just a ghost? Captain, I told you before. All those cigars would cut your life short.
Takes one to know one. Man, that new body of yours looks badass. Is it too late for me to swap classes?
Talk about a lucky break. I don't recall Dicky having a void energy meter. Probably because he's not a spellcaster. One's a tank, one's a mage, a skeleton and a specter. Actually synergize pretty well in terms of stats. It's been most of the day. He probably spotted us. My ship must have gone into hiding.
That's not just one person. Don't kill me. I surrender.
Call off your beast.
Jeezy, stand down. Enough.
That stealth skill you used, is it a pirate hunter's? Or a beast tamer's?
It's from the Beast Tamer class.
Dichi. Finish him.
Are you insane? I already surrendered. Since ancient times, surrendering soldiers are spared.
If I were the one surrendering today, would your bleeding heart have let me live? What do I get out of letting you go?
I once pulled a treasure map from a system loot box. It's buried on this island. Let me go, and I'll dig up that map for you. The treasure map. I can trade you the map for my life.
A treasure map? That does sound tempting.
It's absolutely real. We can sign a delayed system contract. But you have to let me go first.
This guy's pretty sharp, knows to keep an ace in the hole. You're in no position to negotiate. Who knows if you just made that map up on the spot? Hand over the treasure map.
Mark not sustained. Skill failed.
Because I only demanded Yongchuang Xianya hand over the item, without stating what I was offering in return. The system deemed it unfair, so the skill didn't activate. Hand over the treasure map, and I'll let you leave. This is my class skill. If either of us breaks the vow, our soul dissipates instantly.
Soul mark successful.
So, am I free to go now?
Yeah. He's beelining straight for the Sulfur Basilisk's territory. Tail him, but stay off his radar.
The soul mark just fizzled out.
Two possibilities. 1. Lone Voyager kick the bucket. Then the mark auto clears. Option 2. Lone Voyager has already bailed from this island. I think I just figured out a special hack for spectral minions. The lion's got fresh whip marks all over it. Lone Voyager would never fork over anything decent to feed it. What a shame. How did that giant lizard not one-shot him? It's going berserk. Pull back. No clue how long this paralytic dart will hold the basilisk. Gotta move fast. This lizard is the biggest mob I've ever seen so far. Yeah, that's the way. Summoners just gotta hoard more lackeys. This beast had to weigh at least 700 kilos live. And all I get is 300 kilos of meat from the harvest? The system's skimming way too much off the top.
You are now the owner of this island. Please name your territory.
Volcanic Island. sulfur, charcoal, fruit. Literally everything on my shopping list. This live tracking map is a total game changer. The toxicity in this game is brutal. No way I'm letting any randoms crew up on my ship. Resources are stacked right now anyway. Solo play is the move. Flathead, you're officially on lookout duty from now on.
This ship's sick. Looks solid as hell. A bit smaller than our old one, though. Love this flag design. Way cooler than that barrel we used to have. Finally, some sea breeze. I feel alive again.
Wait, your old flag was a barrel?
Yep.
No longer a captain with no crew. Now this is what a pirate ship should look like. This is the life a captain deserves. Full speed ahead.
Who would have thought the top player has this many skeleton summons? That's a massive disadvantage in a fight. If I sell this intel to other players on the leaderboard, I could probably trade it for a ton of resources. Once Ling Chu locates the treasure map's coordinates, she'll find the chest's already been emptied. By me. She realized the map was a trap. That fast? No way! Didn't you say you'd let me go?
I said I'd let you leave then. But I never promised I wouldn't hunt you down.
Was that really necessary? I gave you the map. I even swore I wouldn't cross you again. Did you have to push me this far? We've been running for hours. How the hell is she still tracking me? She must have some kind of tracking gear.
The moment you took that bounty on me, we were destined to fight until one of us is dead.
If that's how it is, then just die. What the hell? Seriously, what the hell? Knew he was trash. Waited for the lizard to sleep. Stole the core, ditched his pet, and ran. Scammed our captain with a fake map. Had it coming.
What he didn't know was, I never planned on letting Brave Voyager off the hook from the start. Mercy to an enemy is cruelty to yourself. That son of a bitch. He actually fobbed off a looted map on me. Ugh, this guy was seriously broke. I'm guessing this vending machine was the only thing he pulled from that treasure map chest. This thing looks freaky, but the item description doesn't mention any side effects.
Bind the Death God's loot box gotcha machine. Binding successful. You've acquired Soul Flavor 1.
So, my passive skill really is the ability to see souls. But I couldn't see Brave Voyagers. That means this special ability only came after binding this gotcha machine. This buff is pretty much as effective as a powerful skill. Shame it only lasts for a month. Feels like this thing is tempting me to kill. I helm a ghost ship. Fear a death god? Seems like I'm lacking a decent set of armor. Why is it all just junk? Wait. I remember, that giant lizard hunt. Got tons of scales. Perfect for leather armor. Perfect timing then. Gotta gear up my crew with some weapons. That crab shell armor he made last time had pretty solid defense. Yo, boss. I think my appetite's getting a bit spoiled here. These trash tier weapons I can't even stand are like rare treasures in everyone else's eyes. Forget or, wood's where the real money's at. Kept 200 iron ore aside for ship upgrades. Dump the rest on the trading post. At a 4-to-1 ratio for seashells. Sulfur makes gunpowder, and charcoal, don't even get me started. My charcoal lasts a month at full sale. While the meteor shower disaster is still active, that's when charcoal prices are gonna peak. Got all that sorted. Turns out I'd make a pretty good scalper myself. I definitely know how to max out those profit margins. Fleece every last bit of wool from the other players.
How would I know? Ask Brave Roamer, easy to talk when dead.
Oh, a little clueless birdie. That was actually pretty clever. He nailed it. I can't take any injustice. If I'm pissed off, I gotta stir things up. 20 charcoals, 20 cans for cords of any of those four.
Top donor wants cords, not your head. Don't overreact. Lulu loves tea. Top donor's cash is tempting. I'd spill if I knew.
I've got my escape plan. Even if Ling Chu tracks me down, I've still got a way to slip out.
I'm at 876, within a click, but nothing's around me.
Bad timing. Took a public challenge, gone. At Ling Chu, tea later.
Inkfish ball, nice try, sweetie. Not there, don't lie.
No worries, no worries. I don't have any notoriety points. And I've never shared my coordinates in global chat. Nobody can track me. Bro, trust us. 2 beats 1. Dream on. You think I'm an idiot? You really think I don't know what game you're playing? Take your little schemes and get lost. From now on, I'm not answering anyone's DMs.
Ironer sold. Received 55 seashells. Current balance, 211 seashells.
I've still got one tracking card on me. Better keep some seashells in reserve, so I don't end up broke when I finally spot something good. Is this the fish?
The auto fishing rig caught?
Captain, which part do you want?
The tail, I guess. Ugh, why does this damn thing taste so bad? It's got a weird, skunky aftertaste. Let's make a fruit platter. Did you even wash the knife?
Why would I wash it? I just used it to cut fish. It's perfectly clean.
Forget it. From now on, when it comes to grilling fish and cooking, I'll handle it myself.
Trade successful.
Hungry Bear 93. What a total Chad. Dichi, you mentioned before. That Lukasi forced Himuluoku into something. What was it?
It's called the Sacred Tablet. I stumbled upon it by accident, inside a cave on an island. Lukasi found out, and started squeezing me for the island's coordinates. I knew it. Lukasi's got his eyes on that tablet. No way I'm letting him have it.
What's that sacred tablet even for?
Wait, you've never heard the legend? Before the Elvenkin were wiped out, their last king, he marked the location of the tree of Liru and the remaining royal treasure, all on the sacred tablet. Liru, in the old Elvenkin tongue, means the pure one. That tree is their most sacred relic. Word is, one leaf from that tree can purge all sin and sickness from your body. You get eternal life.
One leaf and you live forever? What is this, some kind of monk exploit? So why don't you want to go after the tablet? You don't want the treasure? So why don't you want to go after the tablet? You don't want the treasure?
Finding all the pieces isn't that easy. I just crave that untamed feeling of the open sea. I'm not chasing some fantasy treasure. Besides, if we got our hands on that tablet, an endless wave of people and trouble would crash down on us.
Didn't expect a legend like that to exist in this world. So this world has mermaids and elves. Wonder what other non-human species are out there. What are the chords for the island with the tablet?
I think the chords are 1547, 55, 2223.
Calculating.
At our tier 3 ship's current speed. Going full throttle, non-stop. It'll take us half a year to get there.
Captain, you're also interested in that tablet? Apart from me and Himulu, only Philipu knows about this. Philipu's kind of wishy-washy, honestly. That tablet's probably already been swiped by Lukasi.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on Lukasi's movements for you guys. If I track him down, I'll make sure to avenge you. I'm fiercely protective of my own crew.
Once I find that Lukasi, I'll personally chop his damn head off.
Buddy, you forgetting you have no body? Can't hold a blade. I can handle that for him.
I may not have a body, but I can fly. Can you? Just a pile of bones left. Fall in the sea and even the sharks won't bother.
If I fall in, at least I can swim. Not like you, pal. Can't even step into the sunlight, can you?
Too bad none of my skeleton crew knows archery. No one to teach me the ropes. A double bed is pure bliss. Feels like my whole body just decompressed. Dichi, I'm officially naming you first mate. When I'm away, you manage all the minions.
Aye, Captain.
Phantom Briar Seed Maturity. 2 days 18 hours remaining. Cherry Tree Seed Maturity. 11 days 0 hours remaining. Banana Tree Seed Maturity. 11 days 0 hours remaining. Fertilizer purchased successfully.
I'll hand it over to the skeleton crew when it's needed.
Report, Captain. Bearing 170, a large vessel. Closing in on our position.
All hands, battle stations. Reef the sails.
Such a beautiful lady, out here on the endless ocean. Our meeting must be fate. May I interest you in coming aboard our ship for a round of unforgettable, high-stakes gambling?